changed a lot, Brett, and it's because of the philosophy of the school to, ever be open to each generation bringing in their cultural touchstones, and really that's implied in the name, Jazz and Contemporary Music. That jazz is our ethos, it's our foundation, but that the students bring their own place and time as artists in their contemporary relevancies, and as a result of that, and the freedoms that we have for them in choosing their own lesson teachers, in putting their own ensembles together, this place changes and evolves continuously. I don't think it's changed too much, but certainly genrely, we're getting it. When we first started the school, it was, Larry Goldings and Peter Bernstein, all these beautiful straight-ahead players. And because the world has changed, now we have a huge diversity of musical interests and directions that they want to go in. And that's probably the most significant change of our student population over all these years. How many doors do we need to knock on that that seem to be closed and don't get it? It's the air we breathe and the values that we need to have in this world more than ever. But that one, of course, we'll keep fighting those advocacy battles. I really think the best way to go about that is to do what we do in ever more current relevancies, and just let that work its way naturally, because those are the paths of least resistance. Have our young artists prepared better than ever for the modern life, and imbue in them these aspects of advocacy, social engagement, where we can. And let them be the emissaries that are going to gradually change the world. Well, it's critically important for all these reasons I mentioned. Just because we seem to always be having to fight this battle of advocacy and values doesn't mean that we stop. We must keep going. Gen is important for many reasons. It's important for those kinds of advocacy joined together, critical mass, but it starts with the human being as an individual of this creative life that we're all committed to. And we need to come together like this. We need to come together in community, and, culturally, socially. The hang, it's how we get our business done and how we renew ourselves as human beings. It starts with that. And out of that, all working together and through new partnerships and more of a greater effort, we got a shot at the big lift. It's the only thing that we have still, that, you walk down the halls and you see hundreds of your fellow like-minded people that other than the airport phenomenon, it's the chance to meet and greet and get business done and to renew and to know that there are so many other brilliant, creative people that are committed to this, and that's a renewing thing, as well as all the opportunity for the fun and the biz that you can engage. Come on, it's completely fulfilling to see, the development of a young artist, to see and to participate in this community that is so joyous and so creative. In my own sense of advocacy, to be the interpreter and the advocate sometimes between these different worlds, to try to make that happen, and to allow that to happen, and to give that greater good to the world. And when I can see that happen, and it's worth all the rest of the crap that I got to do.